Told Brittany, my wife, I was like, gee, I'm like, I hope, the all the things she was working for continues. Because I felt it was really important for Skagway to, move beyond that lease. Because, well, for the main reason, Skagway was getting a raw deal on it. I think in the early days of that lease, it was a good deal for Skagway. And I think that's the problem with 55-year leases, right? $187,000 in 1955 or 1963 is very different than that same amount of money in
Yes.
2001. So, I had talked to Brittany. I'm like, hey, they were having a special election. I'm like, man, if nobody runs, somebody's got to step up. Somebody's got to step up. And so, I had those concerns motivated me to run. And I was running against, somebody with a long history in politics in Skagway. He was a very successful person, very nice person too. So I really didn't think there was a chance in hell I was going to win. And it was very, very close. I put a lot of effort into the campaign, and I thought it was very important to me, and squeaked by, and then downloaded the book How to Be a Small Town Alaska Mayor.
Changes Skagway's economy tremendously right off the bat because very tourism oriented. No cruise ships coming for 2020. That was a huge challenge for you guys.
For everybody, but it was especially for us.
For Skagway, when your economy is getting people from other parts of the world to come and visit you in the summertime, that's the main factor. You did have ore shipments coming through, but that was a much smaller part compared to the tourism industry.
Yeah, we lost 97% of our economy, and with no hope in sight for a lot of that, right? We want to stay positive. I said, but we need to start gearing up for not having any revenue here for the foreseeable future. Definitely for this season and possibly beyond that. And we're very lucky to have, a responsible manager. Brad was great during that time. So were the other elected officials. I would say the entire assembly and all the community was very engaged. And, the goal was, I remember early on, I was like, are we going to get fuel? How many reserves do we have if we don't have those things coming up? And these are the kind of questions we were trying to answer.
I was a year. It was fall of 2020 that I became mayor. But dealing with in retail with groceries, we're trying to figure out what our supply chain was looking like.